Building decks the hard way. Have fun with Hardleg. It's time to play some Yugioh. It's the deck build challenge. Hey, what's up, you flora and fauna? Welcome to the Deck Build Challenge, where each week two combatants face off with strange themed decks. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe. Joining me today, we have a returning co-host by the name of Duke Freeman, with a sultry British-ish kind of voice.
Hello there.
And then joining us also, a new patron, a new co-host, who goes by the name DasChillyOne.
Hello, everybody.
And I just call him Chili. And today we are doing a Patreon-sponsored episode by Mr. I forgot his name. Fuck.
The
There's
Chod Father.
Too many patrons now. Yes, the Chod Father. The Chod Father, who has been here a few times himself, who's been a frequent collector of shoutouts. And he requested that we do Plant Synchro. And unfortunately, I didn't play the game when we played Plant Synchro. Very few people in the Patreon have. Except for Drumanian, but he was just in an episode, so he couldn't be here. So we've got these two guys, and they are going to do their best to be Plant Synchroist. Although I have the wrong sleeves up. I forgot to change them. So give us a moment, and we'll be right back. Okay, we've returned. We've returned, and the sleeves are fixed, and everything is good, and no one is going to mention them in the comments. If you do, I will give you a thumbs down. I'm sorry. It's not something I want to do, but it's something that will happen.
Note to self, when this goes up, the first thing I need to do is just in the comments, hey, you messed up the sleeves.
Yep. I'll just downvote you out of the Patreon. You still have to pay, but you get downvoted out. That's just how
Or
it works.
I could just stop payments.
You could, but you already gave me at least $1, so, you know. And I'm going to use that dollar to buy God knows what. So already we're starting out, not the old plants, this is new plants. Who's playing right now, by the way? Duke?
Duke.
Okay.
Yep, that is me.
Okay, so Duke is in the blue, and Chili, as I call him, is in the red.
This is also known as the play that in testing we found worked the best, because one card.
This is going to be the play that I did that one time. It's not going to be exact.
Yeah, you guys tested against each other a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if we actually want to tell the rest of the world this, it was really difficult to find combatants for this.
Yeah, I'd mentioned
Joe.
I specifically wanted to find people who had played Plant Synchro before, because
And
it's
no
such an
one had.
iconic time in the game. But again, no one had played during that time except for Drumanian, and he had just been in one. And I don't want to reuse people too much. I want to give new people a chance.
Like Chili.
Like Chili. And I said you could have a chance, but you got to play Plant Synchro. And you gotta learn these old style combos with things like Bird of the Roses, which I guess is something Plant Synchro used to do.
I'm not 100% sure, but I saw it and I was like, that kind of works.
Yeah.
This is the play that in testing me and Duke found out, because he was the person who helped me build the deck originally, and then he became the other combatant, so I had to change things. But making Crota plants lets you make Star Eater really easy.
Too many stars for this to properly work, Dargan.
I realized I shouldn't have done that, but too late.
I mean, you can only kill one.
I mean, that's a problem.
It's the worst part about coming home is you can only die once. Yeah.
You don't know. You never know.
We're going that way. I'm being philosophical here for a moment. Uh-oh.
I mean, if this is James Bond, you can die twice.
Is this Balba beatdown? Is this what is happening?
Yes.
We created generic plants again, only with outside support.
Yep. Now there are extra decks. It is interesting, because Plant Synchro is one of those decks that I get requested a lot for the What a Deck. And it's one of those decks where it's like, you know, when I build a deck, my whole thing is like, I want to find a unique win condition, and then I go from there. So, like, if I pick a deck, it's like, what does that deck do that no other deck can do? But Plant Synchro is really just like, at the time, plants were the best synchro engine. Like, now they're not. They can't do anything that other synchro decks can't do. Oh snap. Scrap Dargon. He's the scrappiest of Dargons.
Ooh.
Now we just gotta hope there's... I forget, do we limit anything in this?
I mean, I think both of us went with, like, there's no mass disruption, or solemn stuff, because that's kind of the rule of thumb with the DBC. So that's why I run with Boku.
Yeah, generally we do no mirror forces and no solemns.
Yeah.
But you could do other disruption-y stuff.
I mean, as long as it doesn't take out the fun, it's fine.
As long as it doesn't become a game of, like, whoever happens to get their mirror forces wins.
Yeah.
Because that happens with a lot of these older archetypes, especially if you don't have a lot of spell trap removal.
Well, I think Duke may or may not have this, because I spent so many resources getting out Star Eater that I don't think I have anything else.
At least you showed off a cool play.
Although it's the one cool play this deck can do. It has other stuff, like it can technically make Ultimaya, it just never will.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't make what's his name? Do.
I can Trish, kind of, sometimes.
Yeah, you can Trish.
It's just a rare occurrence.
If I'm going to make Trish, I would probably just make Star Eater instead.
I feel like Trish would be the better play. Get rid of all these resources.
But I just like Star Eater more.
Yeah, that's from what I understood from the little research I had. Lone Fire Blossom was essentially why Plant Synchro was a thing. Because you could just summon out any level you wanted. And also do stuff like that. By returning one plant to the hand. And then make Stardust Dragon. And then Ixie summon a rank 8 with both of those. And then use Black and White Wave. I always wanted to make a deck that used Black and White Wave, but it's not really worth it. Not sure if you guys are familiar with that card.
I'm not familiar.
It's like a card, you can only use it if you control an Ixie monster that has a Synchro monster attached as material.
Oh, no. No.
Well, I mean, he's got Scrap Dragon. If he's got literally anything, you can just blow it up.
Well, I'm gonna blow Scrap Dragon itself.
And then attack for game with Orphis Scorpio.
Yep.
Predaplants, the strongest of the plants. Too strong to handle. So I guess Duke claims the first one for Britain, or are you claiming it for America, or another country that I don't know of?
Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Bulgaria, I'll throw you a bone, Bulgaria. You could have yourself a good time. So anyway, what was it? Are we going into siding, or do you not have a side deck?
Chile doesn't have a side deck.
Yeah, I have one, and I just sided out a few cards.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't know it.
Okay,
quickly. Gotcha. I thought you were waiting for me to click the thing before it began. Maybe you were. Yeah, with Chile, you just gotta play more conservatively. Can't use all your resources, just most of your resources. That might be a little too conservatively. I mean, Balbaboon on itself isn't really the greatest opening play.
As of right now, it's the biggest monster on the field, so shush.
Not for long.
Not for long, though. Yeah.
Unless you use Lone Fire to get out a Glow-Up Bulb or something. Or Store.
That is a good play.
Balbaboon is equally as strong as Orphis Scorpio, so...
I mean... Yeah, let's do this instead.
Oh, snap. It's the pure plants once again.
I'm scared.
The nightmare becomes reality. Oh, but now you get 2 of them. So if you have a level 3 tuner, then you could make Trish.
Trishula. But yeah, but if he does target... Wait, does Trishula target?
No.
Nope.
Ooh.
Yeah. Although I don't think there's any level 3 tuners that are plants that I know of.
I mean, you can use Copy Plant to copy Balbaboon's level. And then you can make a level 3.
Oh,
and that's a tuner.
I always forget about Copy Plant.
Yeah,
it's
Copy
just
Plant
so versatile.
is a great card. Yeah.
I guess that's the name of the game when it comes to plant synchro. Versatility.
Well, hey, I thought Coffee Plant had to be summoned from the graveyard to do that, so...
Well, I'm not going to let you do that. No Trishula for you.
Do 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 do. Da, 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 da.
I'll just make,
Star
Star
Eater
Eater?
again?
I can make Star Eater. I didn't know I could do that.
Well,
For some
yeah,
reason
you
didn't
still got
register.
2 level 3s and a 5.
Or you can make a level 8. Oh.
Ooh. Ah. So now you can get all your cards that are banished. All of them over here. And put them back into your graveyard.
Yep.
That'll be a thing.
I mean, hey, one of the things we were having problems with very originally was our decks were too very similar because we built them together in the first place. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were telling that story. Because I
Yeah.
think I recruited you first, and then you had
Yeah.
Duke help you, and then I recruited Duke independently.
Yeah.
Oh no. Not your
Not
Giga
my
plant.
Giga plant.
Whatever will you do?
thanks Star Eater, apparently.
But yeah, you'll have to comment in the comments if you played during the plant synchro era, and if there's any particular plays or interesting things of note that you remember from those times. Go ahead and tell. It'll be interesting story time. Because I didn't really start playing. I started playing like right before the synchro era, but that was just like me buying packs of 100 random cards and playing with my roommates, and where we didn't even know what a ban list was. I didn't really start playing competitive, or not competitive, not even, I didn't even go to like my first locals until like the middle of the Ixie era. The first time I remember knowing about tournaments was a Dino Rabbit format. Which that was a load of fun, I could tell you what.
The closest... Go on, Duke.
Okay. Me and my friends, when we played Yugioh in the library, when we were in school,
What's that guy?
and that was like,
World
when I figured out that Yu-Gi-Oh was still a thing, and what we did was we did no ban list, 4 players, free for all, every time.
Every time, all the time.
Yeah, I was running a dragon type deck back when Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon came out.
Oh, so this was not that long ago.
No, Saga of Blue Eyes White Dragon was released a while ago, back when the first Synchro came out. Like the very first Synchro.
Oh, I thought Saga of the Blue Eyes was the Blue Eyes structure deck.
It is. It's the only Blue Eye structure deck to my knowledge.
Well, there's a bunch of Kaiba ones. But that I thought they didn't introduce the Blue Eyes Synchro until after like the Ixies, because I remember that coming out.
Yeah, it was after the Xyz, but it was like not that far into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, if Duke doesn't go through his turn very quickly, I can look it up real fast.
Oh, whoops.
I'm pretty sure Duke is about to annihilate you in half.
This is true, but hopefully it will take long enough that I can do a Google search.
No, it won't be enough.
Not long enough.
I will spare you.
Yeah,
It
we
was
may have
released-
to go into pity duel territory, although I don't know what you would have him take out. Instant fusion? See if he can beat you without using Sea Monster of Theseus?
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, Instant Fusion is a very good card, especially with Sea Monster of Theseus.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't even get into my spicy attacks. Hold up.
Well, you'll have
Hey.
another chance
I know. I'm
in the
just
pity
sad.
duel.
I'm just sad. I'm sad. I miss you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that was the thing. He got the Star Eater, and now you can't get over it. It's
Oh.
Spore!
meh.
Do you happen to have an honest for win?
I surrender to Star Eater. Like, I remember there was a guy who used to, he had, like, you to get the sleeves and you can color on them. And, because this was back in the day, I remember when Spore, was it banned or was it at 1? Spore was, like, limited for the longest time, I believe. Or it might have been banned for the longest time. But, he had I remember some guy, like, when it came back to 3, he dug it out and he had, like, a a sleeve where Spore looked like Gore's. Like he put the black armor and the like red spiky hair on him. But of course he had like the little cat face. And then he just added a Z to the end of his name.
Spore was banned.
Yeah. So it's Spores. Like true emissary of darkness. But anyway, we'll go ahead and okay, we'll be back. Go ahead and take out those things. And we're back. We're back and we're fighting in this, the third pity duel. Duke Freeman, he has removed the instant fusion from his extra deck and added some other things to his extra deck. Because that's how that works. And also, while I'm here, I want to go ahead and give a standard Hardleg Patreon shout-out to Austin Smith Glover, who once again donated a ludicrous amount of money to me, and I appreciate it. He's an awesome and great gentle fellow. And you guys have met him before, right?
I don't think I have, but Duke may have.
I always get confused because people have different names on the Discord than they use on the Patreon, and I forget who's who. I think Duke, you're like one of the few people who, like, your name is just Duke Freeman everywhere, and it's easy to keep track of you.
Yeah.
But once again, I always got to restate, I've yet to have anyone show up on the Discord or on my Patreon that was like a douche or mean in any way. So I've got to assume that he's a cool dude because everyone's a cool dude. That's just how it works. So give thanks to him in the comments. If you want your post to be pinned, perhaps your story just at the very end, be like, oh yeah, by the way, thanks Austin Glover. Oh,
you're evil.
Oh, he's revealing your swords of light. Also, this Black Rose Moonlight Dragon was kind of a dick move. Against a synchro deck, there's nothing he can do. Especially not with any kind of mass removal. Why don't you trade that out for a Vermilion Dragon mech? Give him a fighting shot.
Nah.
But,
also, I get to draw.
You don't get
if he does anything.
Is that how that works? Oh wow.
Yeah.
I did not realize
it doesn't have to be you.
Oh. Duke is just he's like Chili is playing checkers and Duke is playing chess. What can I say? I'm sorry, Chili. Oh, but what is this? There's a tricky thing going. Things.
That's a normal summon.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't think of doing that.
Super Solar Nutrient on the tokens lets you summon frickin' anything. Most notably, probably, oh yeah, that. Could have got Lone Fire too, I believe.
Yeah, you could have actually gone Lone Fire. Right?
Anything on the field +3, but that's what he wanted.
But would you synchro summon? That is the question. Oh.
Mutually assured destruction.
And I get to draw. Thank you.
But at least he got rid of your thing. And he's still got one token left. And it's the happier of the two fluff tokens.
And you can synchro summon Formula Synchron. And you can give me a card again.
Unfortunately, I don't run Formula Synchron.
Nope, this is just glow-up bulb standing its ground, being like, what up, come at me. I see what you're doing with my one eye.
Ooh.
Also, didn't you have a story you say you were going to tell, Chili?
I did, and I was going to do it earlier, but then Duke started talking again.
And then I got into shout-outs.
Yeah. But the reason I like Make Star Eater a lot in this, other than, it's a good play, was when I was first getting back into the game after I had been out since GX.
Get your game on.
Which is my favorite series. My friend who also played had this. I don't even remember what deck it was. I think it was Synchro Cosmos, which I don't think works. But
it works decently.
Well, he did it, and the card I always had the most problems dealing with in his deck was I was completely unable to deal with Star Eater. So in my mind, it just became the best card.
Ah, perfectly symmetrical violence, I see.
This will be a trick. Oh. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Why would I do that? I can keep it out on the field for a turn because you can't run into it with my swords. So.
But what if I synchro?
Then he'll get to draw a card.
I've lost anyway. What do I care?
He knows card advantage. Even if he's losing, drawing cards is drawing cards. He could draw anything. He could even draw a boat.
Oh, I forgot. I can't do that.
Well, hey, you could sink for
Whoops.
6. And I was going to say, well, Copy Plant's not an Earth, so you can't make Go-Yo Guardian.
Oh, it has to be on the field. Okay.
This is a bit annoying. But I guess I'll have to do this.
What were you hoping you could make Tzolk'in finally?
Yep.
Nope. Not quite. Oh, Scrap Dargan.
Scrap Dargan makes a return. Ah, this is interesting.
Then you're going to blow up my things, and I'm going to be sad.
I'm going
Blow
to
up my
blow up
token.
these ones.
No, blow up the token.
Token is clearly the bigger threat here.
Look at it. You don't look at that face. You don't know what that thing's planning.
Give.
It's certainly innocent looking.
No. It's evil.
It's evil and must be killed.
It must be destroyed.
And then you put your 2 Hyper Librarians together to make a Cyber Nova Dragon.
He can't.
Oh, wait.
They're not machines.
He can pretend. He's a librarian. He'll just look up how to be a machine online.
Oh, I should have done this. Why? Oh well.
Black Rose Dragon, blow up the whole field.
No, that's...
Give Duke a
bit
chance. Power Tool Dargan.
Yes.
Is there a 10 that you can just make with the 2 and an 8?
Hey.
3 of
Is there a what?
cards.
Sorry?
Is there a level 10 that you can make with the 2 and an 8? That doesn't require more stuff, because then you could have gotten 2 cards, assuming you ran it.
Oh no, he wanted to get rid of your Hyper Librarian. Because Mark of the Rose makes it come back.
Yeah, it returns control to the original owner after your end phase? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, get that. And then, oh, it's level 4.
Ow. I know this will hurt. This will hurt a lot.
And he still hasn't normal summoned. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, okay. I don't have a scrap monster.
No
I
one
don't
ever
think
does. There's that one scrap player out there like, me? What, me? I play. Scraps are cool, guys. Who says they aren't?
Wait, no. Oh, that's why. I was like, why can't my Carrot Weight attack? Oh, wait, because I blew everything up with Hot Red Dragon Archmage.
Yep.
Indeed.
I'm surprised you didn't have Scar Right in there instead.
I like this one better.
But Scar Right would have killed everyone and done more damage. And it could have attacked.
Oh.
Play the game! Play the game, Duke!
Da, 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 da. Whoops.
What are you talking about? Trishism on the field? Where are you getting doo-doo-doos?
No, see, that's the thing. It's they accidentally press it. They press the button that plays that music because they're so stunned by oops. I've been there too. When you go to attack and then you're not in the battle phase, but you just click on the button and the only option is change a position.
Now I have a choice. Do I want to use its effect?
No, you want to synchro with it.
Yeah, synchro level 12. That Black Wing synchro that no one ever plays.
You know.
Oh, actually. I can't do... No.
You can't make Trish.
But you know what I can make? Sorry.
It all comes full circle then, doesn't it? We're just going roundy round back to the past. Samurai Jack over here. Yeah, you almost had to come back.
No, I didn't. What are you even talking about?
You did some cool things. It just... He had Mark of the Rose. Look at that fucker.
Duke, superior
He's the
player.
superior
Just not
plant
even
synchro player.
Just superior player.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll have to set up some kind of rematch of some kind later on, after a couple other people get a chance, because there's a lot of people who want to be in these now. I tell you what.
Yeah.
But
I remember,
I hope you guys enjoyed this match. I thought it was pretty interesting, seeing all the plants do all the synchro-y things. Once again, thanks to Austin Smith Glover for being the shout-out patron. And thanks to the Chad Father for being the one who sponsored this episode in general. Probably say thanks to both of them. Maybe if you want to thank your parents too, they're probably nice. My parents, they helped with this. I mean, just fill up the comment section with thanks. Why not? Anyone you guys want to give thanks to?
Well, to my parents, because they're pretty cool.
I'd like to give my thanks to the Academy.
Of course. The Duel Academy?
Sure, let's go with that one.
Yeah, Slifer Red Forever or something. I don't know. I didn't really like that show.
Exodia Gold.
Yep. Oh, and now I forgot to close Steam, the damn summer sale. I'm gonna have to block that out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time on the Deck Build Challenge, something else. Until then, good luck.
And have fun.
Man, I don't want to do that.
La 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 la